Dear Mayor Pix, in reference to your letter concerning the emergence of a witch in the village of Roanoke, I hereby accept the task offered to me. If your conviction that suspects numbers less than a dozen holds true, my recommended course of action is to submit them all to the trials of justice. In a situation like this, a certain collateral damage is to be expected. However, I shall honor your wish that the truly innocent will be spared, if at all possible. Yours truly, Somewhere Grow, Witch Hunter. Are you lost, traveler? Hey guys, my name is Adam and today I'll be your host for the preview video of Pagan, the Fate of Roanoke board game. This is a two-player asymmetrical deduction cards-driven game designed by Kasper Christiansen and Kare Storgard. It's the first publishing of the Wyrmgold publisher, but I gotta tell you, this is a great game in which there are two players. One is taking the role of the witch and the second one is the witch hunter. And it's a game of deduction because the witch hunter must guess who the witch is, and the task for the witch is to perform a ritual in the village of Roanoke. This game is currently on Kickstarter and it's doing pretty well. So if you are interested in two players game, this might be something that you should check out right now. And in this video, we'll be covering general game mechanics, we'll be looking inside the box, and also I will be giving my thoughts on this game after playing it for 4 times. So stay tuned. And of course, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment if you have any question regarding this game, and all the thumbs up are appreciated. What's in the box? So in the box we have Suspect deck, with illustrations of 9 villagers. Also, we have 2 player decks, one for the witch and one for the witch hunter, and these are different, completely different decks. We have, of course, 2 player boards for the witch and witch hunter. We have village boards with 9 villagers, and this is the place where you're gonna put your clues and secret and evidence and favor tokens. Also, we have 2 influence trackers, and we have enchantment box. Also, there's of course rulebook in the box, and pretty much that's it. There are some stretch goals on Kickstarter, so I urge you to check it out because this game will have so much content that you see here, because what you see here is just a prototype of this game. What this game is all about. So, Major Big is calling for a witch hunter because there is a witch in his village that needs to be eliminated. So one of the players is playing as a witch. He will be drawing 1 card in the beginning of the game, and he will keep it secret because only this player will know who the witch actually is, while the other player task is to find out who the witch is. And as this is a symmetrical game, both of the players will be doing different actions. They have completely different player decks. So although there are some common actions, mostly they will be doing something different, and playing as a both witch and witch hunter is a completely different thing. So as a witch hunter, you will be using your location cards, allies, and investigation cards, while playing as a witch you will be using familiars, brews, and enchantments, as you can see on this board, and this is completely different story for both of the players. What's common though is the villager board. There are 9 villagers on the board, and they have some actions, and also they will produce you some tokens. So for the witch they will produce secret token, and for the witch hunter they will produce clues. And these guys are common, but for both of the players. But if one of the players will choose one of the villagers to perform an action, actually the other player can't do the same unless he can get rid of this token. There is an action for that, but as you can see, he will still lose one action to do that. And in this game, in each round, each player has 3 actions. So losing one action just to bump the other player's token, will slow you down a bit. And in this game, this is the influence tracker. I will call it the money in this game, because this is something that you're gonna pay for your cards, and also for upkeeping your cards. So playing as a witch hunter, you're gonna be producing clues and also evidence, and this is very important. So each of the villagers will give you some clues that you may put on the villagers of chosen color pointed on the card. As soon as you get to at least 3 clues tokens on one of the villagers and 1 token on every other villager, you will be able to start eliminating those villagers. But if you will eliminate 3 villagers and these were innocent people, you instantly will lose the game. Also, the same goes for the witch, which of course will win the game. But you will also have these evidence tokens. So if you will be using a villager that has at least 3 clues on him, you will gain this evidence tokens, and you can trade 3 of these evidence tokens to draw 1 card from the suspect deck. And this is important, because if you draw this card, actually you will know that this is not the witch, so you won't eliminate him, and you will know that if witch, for example, is bluffing, putting its tokens on this particular villager, you will know that this is a bluff, and you have little advantage. So as the game goes, you will probably draw more suspect from the suspect deck, and you will try to eliminate villagers. But this is not that easy. And actually, this is a great mechanics in here. And playing as a witch, you will be producing secret tokens, and as soon as you get to these favor tokens, because you can exchange 3 secrets for 1 of favor, as soon as you get to 3 favor tokens on the villager, and of course if this villager is a true witch, you may perform a ritual and win the game. So actually, winning the game here is you can do it in 4 ways. So you may eliminate the witch, and that's a win for witch hunter. You may draw all 8 cards from the suspect deck, and that's a win also for witch hunter. But if you eliminate wrong villager for 3 times, that's a insta win for witch. And also if witch performs a ritual, that's a win for a witch. So how the game goes. So in each round you will be given three player token, and you may place them on one of the villager, performing some actions and gaining you clues token or secret tokens, and also you will be able to put these tokens on one of the locations, allies, or for witch hunter, and or on one of the actions on your board. If you place your token on villagers, there is actually this little game of choosing right villager, because as soon as you place it, the other player in his turn may not just place his token on the villager. He must first get rid of your token, and this will cost him at least one action and some tokens for that, and so it will slow him down. So choosing wisely which villager to occupy with your token is a little game inside the game. So as soon as you do your 3 actions, the other player take off his tokens off the board and will start to perform his actions, gaining influence, playing cards, drawing cards, of course, and also he might do some different actions like ready a villager, eliminate a villager, perform a ritual, and of course use a brew for a witch, and that's pretty much all the actions available in the game. But if you are interested in this, there are some playthrough videos on YouTube, so you might check it out. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going into details with this because it will take another video to do that, but I think you will get the general picture of how this game plays. So yesterday night we have played this game for 3 times. I have been playing Witch for once and Witch Hunter twice, and this is something great, guys, because the game is a little bit slow in the beginning, but as it gains pace, there is so much to do in this game. This is not an easy game to learn, and I'm not talking about the game mechanics, because the general game mechanics are pretty easy, but you have to know your cards, and you have to know what the cards do, especially when you are playing as a witch, because we found out that playing as a witch is a bit more difficult than playing as a witch hunter, because as a witch hunter actually you may rely on a luck and try to eliminate any of these guys, and you have 1 to 9 chances to be correct. But playing as a witch is a very different game, because as a witch you have to be bluffing all the time. All the time you're gonna be trying to hide the witch, and to do that you will place tokens on different villager, and usually the more token on single villager is the indicator for the witch hunter that this might be witch, and this is the guide or a lady that you need to take care of. So this is asymmetrical game at its best. I can tell you that it might burn your brain a little bit in the later stages of this game, but this is something, there is a reward to it. There is a reward to it, definitely, because this is a treat. And this game looks fabulous. Illustrations on those cards are just, oh wow, this is something for me. Actually, this was the reason why I reached out to Wyrmgold, because when I saw the illustrations and the theme, I was hooked. If you like this kind of illustrations and this kind of theme, this will be something for you. Also, in this game, there are no 2 the same games, because I will say each game is different, and this the case why is that is because this game is card driven, and it strongly depends on which cards you draw and what you can actually do. I like the idea that there are several different strategies that might lead you to victory, especially if you play as a witch hunter, but also as a witch. So you can cut off the influence, so the other player won't be able to buy cards, or you can, for example, cut off actions, like drawing cards a little bit, and so for each game there will be something different in it. Also, what I love about this is a prototype, right? But this is prototype that is so good made. Of course, Wyrmgold is still doing some polishing to the rules, doing minor tweaks and stuff. But in general, this is a ready game, and that is also great because we can see that this publisher didn't just throw unfinished product on market and try to get some money on Kickstarter. They have ready product for you guys to play, and what I think that you should be definitely interested, especially if you love two-player games, if you love bluffing, if you love deduction, if you like to have plenty of options on the board. This is definitely the game that you're gonna like, and for me, it's one of the best games of 2021, the best new games, of course, of 2021 that I have played this far. If you like what you see, Pagan Fate of Roanoke is still on Kickstarter, and I will definitely play it more. And yesterday, when we were talking with my friend, we were discussing that this game will be hitting our table often, because we were just thinking so much, okay, what's going on, what else can I do to trick my opponent, and it's fun because it's all about just looking on the other person, where he's looking, where he's placing his tokens, and this is something that is so fun. And yeah, I think pretty much that's it. If you like what you see, then definitely go ahead and pull the trigger on Kickstarter for this one, because those guys made a hell of a job with this game. And that's it for today. Thank you and bye bye.